Big ups to Jeff Joestar, who says, "Imagine DSP is a fat Elvis impersonator." I told ChatGPT to do that, but unfortunately they forgot the DSP part of it.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
But I tried. Big ups, Jeff Joestar. If you just had a goatee, I think it would work.
What
but
up,
not
ladies
quite.
and gentlemen?
Spammed the same question 7,000 times when I was in the middle of doing a news story, and you knew I wasn't going to stop doing the news story.
Tonight,
it was obnoxious. That's why.
The Grand Theft Auto Marathon continues. Grand Theft Auto 3.
Just like everybody else. You're not.
Grand Theft Auto 3
Okay.
will be something I've never played before, never seen before. Will be the first time I'll play Grand Theft Auto 3 in front of everybody from United States of America.
100% expect there will be another Switch 2 within 2 to 3 years. This is the way that Nintendo has operated with all their consoles, and it works.
Hello, lovely
the initial
Lopez.
console does not have all the features and things that you would want, but people
Thank
pay
you.
a premium because it's new. Then 2-3 years later, they release a second model that has some of the features the original one should have had to begin with, and then they charge again for it, and you buy two of the same console for no reason.
You don't have to buy it, though, right? NWO News says, you've heard of a green card marriage. This is a green card
Get in
marriage.
the
About the
bag.
cat segment. Yeah, that cat segment into this rambling about the game console war or whatever, however the fuck started that.
I'm almost done, I think, Squigs. There's a couple things I'm going to do off stream, I think, on the game. Like, I got to do some grinding of some sort that I just don't want to do on stream because it might take a little bit. So I'm going to start playing 3. But we will revisit San Andreas. Like, I'm pretty much at the end. You know?
PS5 raising their prices kind of was a good combo. I kind of was entertained for a while here. Even though Philip has kind of entered the post-Kino Arc boredom era right now we're in, but I'm confident we're going to get out of it at some point. We are going to get out of this, guys. Do not worry. Charles says she shuffles off and works at a crappy retail job, but she wants to do it, guys. She wants to do it. Definitely.
No, you didn't miss the ending. I don't even know what the...
Shiny Teeth says, once you give me your SSI check, it's none of your business.
I just got to go find a way to
That's the
make
point
10
of it.
grand. I'm going to do that.
Don't worry
like
about
one-
it. Okay? It's my business.
Well, I'm screwing out. What up, Alvin?
Why would they stop
card
now?
marriage.
It works every
Oh.
time. In fact, the
God.
only one they didn't do that with was Wii U because Wii U was a flop. Right? They did it with the Wii. They did it with the Switch.
Oh, shit, it went
They
to the
did it-
wrong...
Did they do a
went to
second
the
model
wrong
GameCube? I'm trying to
screen.
remember.
I don't think so.
They did it with the regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo. Game Boy had 7,000, right? The 3DS had a ridiculous amount. So you keep going. Okay.
But, I mean, again, these are all options people don't have to buy, right?
Wait, hold on.
I like when it's, like, offensive that people offer different options, you know? How
I got to
dare
put it
you?
on the
Fuck
right
you.
screen. Hold up.
Different color DS? Go fuck yourself. Now I gotta buy the green one. Like, you don't have to buy that one. Oh, yeah, now they put a blue one out. Now what? I gotta buy that?
I like the music in the beginning.
Would I be interested in a Sony handheld that played games natively priced at $500? No. I don't. For me, for my ultimate gaming experience, I want it at home, right here in front of my big TV. That's to me how really high-end games are meant to be.
Yeah. Because you
enjoyed.
don't leave your house, so.
Now, many people disagree with me. Some people think it's to be cramped in front of a bunch of computer monitors. And some people think it's to play it on a handheld. I disagree. For me, ultimate gaming enjoyment comes when you're sitting back and relaxing in an environment with great audio, great visuals, and you just can chill and play a game and enjoy it. There's just so many people who have grown up in a different generation than me who don't feel that way, but that's my feeling. So I would not want to pay $500.
What up, Rev?
Hey,
Starting Grand Theft Auto 3 tonight.
nice. Punch still out there Ubering?
Yeah, he's on the block.
Nah, I'm good. I'm full now. I just got to having dinner.
I hear you. Me too.
What you
Sorry,
have?
Dave. I'm an ambitious girl.
I got some chicken salad from freaking Walmart, and I got some freaking had me a one of those. They're like the pasta salads that they got there. I was feeling, I wanted something light today. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling nothing heavy. I ended up taking a nap after I got off with you guys.
Come on,
It was good. Yeah. Ended up taking a little nap after.
Liberty City is in shock today as the police and emergency services deal with
It's been all day,
a devastating attack on a police
It's
convoy
kind of
this
hot
morning.
today.
As yet, no details have been released about the
It took
prisoners
it
being
out of me.
transferred in the convoy, and no
Yeah, that shit was good. What'd you get, Buc-ee's?
The convoy left police headquarters early this
Hell
morning
no.
for a routine transfer of felons to
got
Liberty
crab legs.
Penitentiary. The attack took place on the Callahan Bridge, leaving few witnesses. and
You
the
got
bridge
your
itself
crab
severely
legs.
damaged. Some of the convicts are thought to have perished in the explosion that followed the initial attack.
The real
Revelations
ones,
as to
too.
the professionalism of the
Oh,
attack
hell
struck police
yeah.
hours
I hear you. What is that,
when
damn,
identification of the missing felons were further hampered by an
Oh,
attack
that's
by
a
computer
steam pot or
hackers
something,
on
whatever it
police
is.
headquarter databases.
Crab
The
boil?
Border Tunnel project falling behind
Nah,
schedule.
I went
This
to that
disaster leaves Portland isolated
it's
from the
got this
rest of the
place
city.
called Cajun Tajun from Louisiana and shit, but they have like food trucks, and but now it got so popular that they may have restaurants. That one right there is called a Slap Daddy.
Gosh.
Get a snow crab and half a pound of shrimp, taters. I was trying to find a lobster tail one, but I couldn't find one.
Dude, I ate so much last night. Jesus.
I thought you said you just gonna eat light last night after the.
That was tonight. I didn't eat anything at the carnival.
I know.
No, we went to the damn fucking Brazilian steakhouse, man. That shit was amazing. Hey, I ate way too daggone much, man.
I know you said.
What up, whore? Whore, man.
I know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low.
Grand Theft Auto 3 today.
You better drive, brother.
Welcome to the block.
This is Hit Radio, Love Media Station. Just one of 900 radio stations, 300 TV stations, 4 networks, 3 satellites, 10 senators. Hit Radio.
You're listening to Head Radio, rock of Liberty City for 60 years. I'm DJ Michael Hunt taking you through another set of non-stop rock and pop. It's Head Radio.
Yeah, I ended up eating like 3 of those damn filet mignons wrapped in bacon, and like a bunch of damn some ribs and some leg of lamb. Oh, that shit was good, man. You know, and it wasn't as bad as what I thought it was going to be. Like, it was like the price, what my dad paid for it, thank God, but the price wasn't as bad. Like, if I'd have known the price was that, I would have gone. But I'm gonna go back again. Now, I thought it was gonna be like $100 a piece. It was like $48 a person for the all you can eat.
Yeah. Oh, it says here, Pesci, Rockstar games like GTA 5 and Red Dead are not shareable through Steam Family due to the use of a third-party launcher, Rockstar Mid Social Club.
Gotcha.
So even if you bought the other one,
It's on sale for $15 right now.
then cop that bitch.
the place right here. Let's get off the street and find a change of clothes.
And then we had some grilled pineapple for dessert. That shit was good, man.
I know you spent over $100.
Huh?
I said I know y'all motherfuckers spent over $100 yesterday for that shit.
His name's Luigi. Me and him go back.
No, my dad paid for that. He took us out to that Brazilian steakhouse. I had to pay for the damn fucking carnival shit, man. That was one of those. They had those. You get those wristbands, and that shit was $30 damn. She stayed out there. It was too damn
Am I
long.
doing a challenge? No. Yeah, this is GTA 3.
Well, that's one of the best ones. I like GTA 3.
Let's go around the back and use the service door.
Yeah, this is the third
Here he is.
marathon that I've been playing.
that
I play lots of games, horror man. A lot of
Talking
stuff.
about me, Reverend?
Thought that motherfucker was sleeping.
This is
down
just
there
the Grand Theft Auto month.
Who, me? No, I had to go to the store and shit.
in the quiet room.
Talk to Luigi.
He's off. He was off thinking about. He was off wishing he was boss man.
Oh, yeah, let me tell you.
Living your life vicariously through you.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
April's got some business upstairs. Well, maybe you could do me a
Only I'm not divorced
One
and
of
my kids live with
girls
me.
needs a ride, so grab a car and pick up Misty from the clinic.
Call of Duty, yes. On some days, I had a nice little month where I played that a lot. But I'll play it in the future, yeah.
Maybe there'll be more work for you. Now get out of here.
Oh wow. So there's a gentleman in there who is going. He said he can boost your kick channel there,
Duty,
Fishy.
yes. Yeah, you get those
Hey,
every day,
friend,
right?
you're a great streamer. I'd love to give you this website to sign up to. Gives you 1,000 viewers.
I would take those deals too when they're like make 100 blah 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 monthly. There's like, who wouldn't do that, bro? I would give you 60 grand of that 100K to do that for me. You know what I mean? You want to make 100K monthly? Shit, just give me 40. You keep 60. What do we got to do?
I can tell you that 100 grand is going to come eventually from the Nigerian lottery. That's usually where that's going.
Usually when that happens, I got to reset.
I don't want to go there with you with that shit.
What are you talking about? You thought I was going to turn that into Meemaw? No, that was one of those. That was the scam going.
The first thing that came
Game
going. That's
fucking.
That was the scam. Remember that scam that used to go around? You won $20 million in the Nigerian lottery. Please.
I tell you what it is. That game there or that shit there, like, oh, I have $200 million in my bank account, but don't have a United States, bank account to open it. I need, so you kindly send $1,500 and I will send you $25,000 in return.
Punch, I listened to that story the other day. They were talking about this was a little while back. This woman over in, I think she was in Ireland or wherever, she got scammed by that. It was a romantic scam or whatever, and she thought she was talking to Brad Pitt. And like these scammers had sent her like a bunch of pictures.
Hello, beautiful.
Of, like,
Shout out to Ari Garcia.
All this shit, and it was like, hey,
Ari, you are the best.
How stupid can you be, though?
No, I mean, it got like, it was like depressing.
Thank you, beautiful.
Stupid. If you look at like, go look up that story.
You always make my day when you come in here.
But she ended up, because he was like, the scammers were like, me, Brad
Will do,
Pitt,
sweetheart.
I am unable to access my bank account. They were doing that, and freaking, she ended up sending them over $1 million, I think it was, they said. to these scammers, thinking because it was Brad Pitt. He was going through a divorce. He was unable to open his bank account, and she ends up finding out that she was being scammed. Whenever they take a picture, or she's seen a picture of Brad Pitt with his girlfriend at at one of them, damn red carpets or whatever, and she was like, well, why is my boyfriend with that girl? And then she found out it was a scam. It was like, oh, Jesus. You gotta look it up, man.
You are the best, sweetheart.
Crazy.
Hope to see you again.
No, I already know. I seen it on the news, and I'm like, that's your dumbass. For believing.
Yeah, and the thing is like you see they showed the pictures that they sent her. It was like they were so badly freaking like photo dubbed and stuff like that. It wasn't even fun. Like they had like a picture of Brad Pitt, and you could tell where he was wearing a different shirt in the picture than the actual shirt that they had him in or whatever. And then they had like one picture where he was like supposed to be like in the hospital because she gave him money for his surgery and stuff like that he was supposedly having. And it was like a picture of like a Brad Pitt's head on like a really small, average looking body, like it was a big head. And it was the stupidest looking thing I've ever seen. And I'm like, how did you fall for this? Like, good Lord. Nah, it's crazy though. Fatally.
Yeah.
No, I'm here. I'm chilling. I've been listening.
Did you see that story about that woman freaking give all that money to a fake Brad Pitt?
Yeah, I think I've seen a couple TikTok clips of it.
Yeah, that's just.
You gave all your money to a fake Brad Pitt? Like, how dumb would you be?
Like my whole thing of my thought of the whole thing was I mean, I know a lot of people who are going through a divorce and have been through a divorce. Because that was the thing they said. Oh, I'm going through a divorce, so I don't have access to my bank account. Well, that's not how that works. Like, you still can access money and shit like that. It was just the stupidest thing. It's like fucking Brad Pitt's worth like $200 million, and he needs money for a cert. Like, what the fuck? Like.
Who believes that?
Right.
Yeah.
That dumb bitch.
Wait here, man, while I go in and talk to Luigi.
And I'm not exactly sure. I remember seeing the one part about it was she ended up, I don't know if that was the reason she divorced her husband, but she did divorce her husband while she was engaging with the fake scammer Brad Pitt, which is just, crazy. And she ended up sending the scammer all of the money she got in the divorce. It was like almost $1 million. I heard about it. I was like, Jesus Christ! Like,
too funny.
Yeah, I mean, we just got like you're just like, what the hell? Like, I don't feel sorry for her at all, but it's like, fuck, that's just how gullible can you be? Shit.
Yeah, how could they fall for that?
I don't know.
Makes you wonder how many family members were telling them, like, hey, what the fuck? Like, why would Brad Pitt be asking you for money?
Yeah, I don't even know. They didn't say in that article, like in there where they would, and I seen it on the fucking, there was a couple of different sites that they had it on, but I don't think they said anything about what her family thought. I think her family was probably
The Big
pissed.
Bang Theory is a great show. fuck did I say?
I didn't care for the Big Bang Theory.
Oh shit! You know what? Y'all was talking about it earlier. Who's gonna be Randy Orton's opponent at WrestleMania? It has to be Jeff Cobb.
Oh yeah,
I like
Jeff
him.
Cobb.
I'll turn on Raw. Jeff Cobb.
Yeah, because he just vacated the New Japan Pro Wrestling title,
Oh my god.
tag team title, and
If they do that, I don't even want to. I haven't watched enough wrestling to even say that sucks.
well, y'all hating on him.
I'm not.
According
As I
to
said,
Meltzer,
I don't watch enough wrestling to even say that sucks because I don't know what the deal would be.
well, according to your boy, he said for whatever reason, Jeff Cobb didn't have a lot of interest in AEW, where he could have also gone.
If Cobb's going anywhere, he's going back to NXT.
Well, you don't think he's ready for? Oh, that's the one who. Oh, that was Ludwig Kaiser. He was just in WWE.
I think
wasn't
I think
that was
Cobb
Moss.
was a part of NXT UK though. He was a part of a tag team in NXT UK.
That
Why
wasn't
does it say
Moss,
Raw
was it?
begins soon? Am I on the wrong Raw?
Yeah, it comes on at 10 o'clock. My
Wait a
time.
I don't know.
Raw April 14th, 2025. Yeah, this is right.
Is it not on yet?
No, it can't. It
Yeah.
has to be. It's 9:30 my time. Or maybe it was just talking about Raw from the commercial or something. But I shouldn't have commercials on Reverence.
Look, Triple H, when asked about the lack of black male representation in WWE, he says, "I don't see color." That's some meme shit right there.
Am I on WWE Raw right here? Usually it pops right up and you just go to.
It
I don't know. I
ain't
could
on
pull it up
yet,
right now.
dude.
So it should be on my TV.
It was showing fucking Ski-Doo or whatever. Hold on. Raw live now. Oh, here we go. All right, I think I got it.
Yeah, it's on. I see it. It's on.
Yeah. No, I see it. I was just making sure I had the right Raw. Like I'm not watching a rerun or something.
Oh yeah. No, they had some kind of they had some so Stephanie McMahon's got her own show now? What the fuck?
Yeah,
No, Horror
Stephanie's
Man is
Places.
not Billy. God damn. Am I watching the right shit? Is Jey Uso coming down or whatever his name is?
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
it right. This right here is the Raw before Mania.
All right, guys, we got Mania coming up, so let's get our punchos all lined up.
Holy shit! So Mania is this
Look
Sunday?
at that crowd. Yeah, this Sunday, Saturday and
This-
Sunday.
Damn, I didn't realize that. Shit.
Yeah, so get this, Reverend. So you'll get a kick out of this fact. So last year, Lincoln Stadium, there was only 36 semi trucks taken in for the stage for WrestleMania. This year, 86 trucks, 86 semi trucks taken in just for the stage alone.
Well.
Like I said, it's gonna be Jeff Cobb.
What
Now,
up,
Reverend,
fans?
just think of who you could have been if you'd
I'm glad you're
actually
here.
could have been a truck driver. You know, if you could have passed through CDL and
Yeah.
you could have been on the road. Think of who you could have been, man. You could have been one of those 86 drivers driving in with a piece of the
What's
stage.
my favorite game? I don't know, Horror Man.
Mania.
That'd have been nice.
Glad you're here, fans.
I was hoping he would at least get his forklift license. We know how that happened, boy.
Everybody has their shortcomings. We all can't be fucking, punch hoes.
Hell no.
I ain't got no goddamn.
You in the car?
I wish I had a forklift license.
Take Missy to Luigi's Club.
Take him to Luigi's Club over there next to Mario. Called that club next to that one is called Mario Boom Boom Room.
Oh, perfect. I'm going there right now.
There you go.
Oh, there's Mario. I see him. Oh, you were right.
Just stay away from those shrooms.
All right. So according to fucking whatever the site is,
According to the Briscoes.
WrestleMania sold tonight, or WrestleMania tickets available left are 1,942
To give you this, so
out of 52,427 for night one. And they have approximately 4,000 or 4,200 still available for night two.
That's what I'm saying, and that's a John Cena match.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll end up giving them away.
They'll sell them. They'll sell them before the week's over.
I'm sure they'll.
They said, "Oh shit, John Cena's last WrestleMania. Let's charge 100,000% more than what we normally would get." And then you gotta force yourself to watch a bullshit ass Hall of Fame. I'm sorry, but Michelle McCool did not have no fucking Hall of Fame. For real. She's only there because of her husband. Her husband's politics. Same reason why they didn't like Hogan and WWF back in the day due to his politics. They're all doing the same shit. Edge is doing it. Fucking Taker's doing it.
we'll be rocking steady on the beat.
Well, whoever the writer is for this Cage Side or Ringside or whatever the fuck, Ringside News, whoever the writer is does not like Dave Meltzer at all. Because he's got on here, Dave Meltzer reported that WWE had only sold 48,621 tickets for night one and 51,000 for night two, and framed it as a concern. Saying that WWE,
what?
I don't like I said, this guy hates fucking Meltzer or something. He's like Dave Meltzer made it sound like it was a concern for the company. Like, we only sold fucking
90,000 tickets.
You only sold 100,000 tickets. God, no, that's horrible.
It's a show that for many years was never done two nights.
So here, take it.
I mean, fucking. They just
COVID, everything.
I mean, oh no, what will they do until that fucking, $500 million check from Netflix comes in? How will they survive? Apparently, according to Ringside, like I said, it was 51,000 for night one, and it's like 53,000 for night two, and there's still 1,900 tickets available for night one. And according to this, there are more seats available for night two due to staging. So I'm assuming night one they're gonna have a big fucking elaborate thing or something like Fatal was talking about. I don't know. Because apparently there's an extra 4,000 seats available for night 2.
I just started it, BC. Literally just started playing it.
I see. Is there a real sense of teamwork?
My friend Joey sewed his hands together.
You're learning some real skills. How about the salary and benefits?
Yesterday, I made $1.
50,000 ticket, or 50,000 seats for one night. What is that? What do you think that is? Probably 10. That's 10. No. Wait a minute. Fuck. That's 100 fucking collisions right there, isn't it? Let me do that math. Oh yeah. What would you think the average collision attendance is there, Fatal? About 500 people? Fucking, that's 100 collisions right there at one night of WrestleMania. I can't wait to see what collisions numbers are going to be for next Saturday. Because you know fucking Tony Khan's going to run head to head with WrestleMania. It's going to come back incalculable. We were unable to figure out how many people. No one watched that show, Tony. No
you know
one,
what, Horror Man? I don't really have a preference, to be honest.
That would be hilarious.
No preference, Horror Man. First time ever playing this one.
What do you think, Fatal? We lost Fatal.
What do I think about what?
No, I was saying, I'm wondering what the numbers are going to be for Collision next Saturday, and I'm thinking it would be hilarious if it's like Tony. Nobody at all watched the show. The number was 0.
Sure, they'll have somebody watching.
Collision was watched by 783 people.
The family of the staff.
Mm-hmm. Tony runs back there. Turn the TVs on. Turn the TVs on. Do you think that Tony Khan will be watching WrestleMania while the show's going on? I think he will. You know he's gonna You know he's gonna be watching the fucking Cody and fucking Cena match.
Guys really sleep. Look at that bed in there. There's just a bed and a box of pizza for the mice. What up, Mount Timer? What up, Toyota Soup, bro? What up, bro? Mount Timer said Boss Man will have to watch his black and white TV in the gutter. Horror Man says pizza sounds good. That's good to have you here, Horror Man.
All right.
We're taking new recruits every day.
Classic musicals. Head down to Bedford
So,
where you can see Fanny.
I'll read this off to you here. This is Dave Meltzer's star ratings for AEW Dynasty that we watched last week.
All right, Mick. I'll talk to you later. How you doing?
So apparently the stuff we didn't see, the damn pre-show, well, Fatal might have saw it, but I didn't see it. Apparently Nick Wayne, Action Andretti, Leo Rush versus AR Fox and Top Flight got 4.25 stars. I have no idea. I didn't watch it, but I assume it was an incredible match. Will Ospreay and Kevin Hart and the Owen
That was
Hart
on the
Cup.
main show. That was on the main show.
No, I know. Yeah, that was the only show on the pre-show that.
No, it wasn't. Dave
No,
Meltzer's an idiot. Meltzer's an idiot.
Oh. That's the only
That
one he
wasn't the
gave.
only match on the pre-show. So the idiot wasn't paying attention, but you also had Max Caster versus Anthony Bowen, former acclaimed tag team partners, go one-on-one as well, with the return of Billy Gunn. Which probably would have been better if Tony Khan had put it on the fucking main card had he not had a fucking brain fart and decided he wanted to go, I'm gonna make a match.
That's probably exactly how he sounded too. I didn't see that, but it doesn't have here where Meltzer gave it any kind of score, so I'm assuming he didn't care.
Exactly. He didn't care, or he didn't see it, or he's just
Hello,
too
beautiful.
dumb and old to understand.
Thank you, Annalyn. Good morning, sweetheart.
Meltzer needs to hang it up.
Will Ospreay versus Kevin Knight in the Owen Hart Cup tournament. 4.5 stars. That was an okay match. I don't know if it was one of Ospreay's best, but I didn't know who that Kevin.
But it was
I didn't
one of
know
the
who
best matches of the night because of the fact that they actually put on a show. The rest of the matches were fucking bullshit, especially if you count the ending.
If we'd have known who that guy, I didn't know who that guy was. Like if they had a story built around him, it would have been a better match. But
Well, there was no story. The only story was for that whole matchup was the fact that Will Ospreay and whoever, Kevin Knight, had a tag team match together previously. Whenever Will Ospreay was going against fucking his former tag team partner from NJPW.
I think it's time to get some weed rolled up, and then we'll go from there.
So then we have the Hurt Syndicate versus the Learning Tree, which was 2.5 stars, which I
Stupid
think was
match.
that should have been
Stupid
better.
match.
Stupid
That match should have been on the pre-show.
He gave it 2.5 stars. Thank God. That's what it smelled like
I'll be with
too.
you in a minute, Sparkplug.
I mean, I don't know. Like,
Hey,
I
I'm
think
Joey, and Luigi said you were reliable.
Bobby
so come back
Lashley and
later, there might be some
Shelton
work for you.
Benjamin deserve
All right?
better.
It was a stupid match.
They
A way
deserve
stupid
better.
match. They had way better talent on the roster as far as tag teams go that they could have used.
Mercedes Moné and Julia Hart and an Owen Hart Cup tournament. Why the
All right,
fuck?
let's
do you have
roll
all
up
these
until it's
tournament
5
matches?
o'clock here, so we can do the mission. Agreed.
Yeah, we have Mercedes Moné fighting for a Owen Hart qualifying match, which could have been shown on any Dynamite or Collision in the future. You know, could have been shown on Collision just yesterday. Instead of having her defend her TBS championship, which would have been a better match card look than, an Owen Hart match between these two women? What? Why? Why? This is a Collision match. This is a Dynamite match. What the fuck are you putting it on here for?
I got 2.5 stars.
Dude, Finn Balor's going against Penta right now. I really hope they don't give Finn the win here.
And then we got Death Riders versus rated FTR, where the FTR turns on Edge and hits him with a concerto at the end. 4.5 stars. Really?
I love that. I love the turn on Edge because they didn't really need Edge from the beginning.
From
the beginning, you know, like so
it was
the whole.
Great when the other FTR dude just acted like he didn't want to be a part of it, and then dude threw him in the air for the special, and then they both just fucking got in sync for it.
Yep. And that was good.
And I'm sick of the Death Riders. I think that that is the most.
Everybody
just. It's ridiculous at this point. Like Claudio deserves better. I thought he was good. He's really good. He's very athletic. He's a good talent. But
Dude,
like that's just everybody comes to
has
AEW.
Wasted great, and Cornette said it the best the other day. I was listening to the review on Dynasty. The Okada pickup has been the most overrated free agent signing maybe of AEW's history, because they have literally haven't done a jack. Name one thing Okada's done that you have loved since he's been in AEW. That is
Absolutely
fucking ridiculous. This is a guy that could walk in Japan like on flowers, you know, when he's walking the streets. And they haven't even put him in a worth note match because Tony is afraid to pin other guys and he doesn't know who to put this guy in there with.
Absolutely, he's done absolutely nothing. And he does not seem like the same. It doesn't seem at all like the same Okada that was, you know, wrestling those crazy matches with Omega, 6-7 years ago.
See, this is the match before Mania. Are they really going to have Finn's in a match at Mania? Are they really going to have him lose this match? I mean, I hope he does, because I don't want them pitting Penta, but.
Timeless Tony Storm versus Megan Bayne. 4 stars.
That was match filler.
I mean, and it was, you know, a clean finish. Like, a fucking, here she rolled her up for the 3 count. Like, I mean, whatever. Then Kyle Felcher. This is a weird one. Kyle Felcher versus
All right, boss man, relax, bro. 3 straight comments about him.
Kyle Felcher versus Mark Briscoe was the highest rated match on the show. I think 4 3/4 stars. Like, was it really? I mean,
Kyle Fletcher and Briscoe.
Yeah, I mean that was 4 3/4. I don't think that was as good as the fucking Osprey match. Like, it was okay.
Oh wow,
they
just had. Oh, I thought they just had Finn win, and I'm like, did they really have this guy take a pin already?
And then, in my opinion, the one after that, the worst match on the fucking show. And damn, Meltzer gave it 3 1/4 stars. Fucking Bandito versus Jericho. Like, what the fuck was that?
Punch your music. Puncho.
Punch. Turn your music down.
Listen to Pimp C and Bum B.
They're playing that hippity hop music.
He's the hippity hop music.
Bandito versus Jericho was 3 1/4 stars. Terrible match.
Yeah, that was stupid. Especially with the whole cinematic, stupid turn ending, whatever the fuck they want to call it.
And God bless him, Jericho he's ruining the mystique and nostalgia that we used to have for him. Like it's sad at this point. Like he's like fucking.
Well, I mean, he's got to feel like he's at the end of his career, so he's putting over whoever he can.
I mean, he's getting to the point where he's almost fucking Hulk Hogan in TNA. Like it's fucking. It's getting close to that point, man. Like damn. Late stage Hulk Hogan. This is.
I mean, Jericho maybe has like 2 or 3 years left in him before he decides to hang him up.
You know the thing with Jericho, and he's admitted this. He wanted
no problem,
to be.
Whore Man.
You know, he wanted to come to AEW, and he wanted it to be like when Hogan came to WCW. He wanted to be the Hulk Hogan of AEW, and fucking. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. But whatever. Adam Cole versus Daniel Garcia. 3 1/4 stars. I will say Adam Cole looks a little more. He looks like he's put on a little weight. He's went to the gym. He needed
He's got
to.
a title now. He's got to show something.
Yeah, that was okay. It wasn't bad.
Did you see it going any other way?
No, probably not. I mean, that damn Garcia. I don't know. He doesn't have it. So.
No, he ain't shit.
Hey, you watch him, man. He's one.
Garcia held that title for like 8 months, and nobody even talked about him. Nobody said a word about him.
Me of shades of Randy Orton.
I didn't even know he was a champion. I didn't know he was a champion. So.
Yes, you did. I told you.
Who? What?
Garcia.
In a moment, sweetheart.
You didn't tell me Garcia. I didn't fucking know.
If Garcia reminded me of anybody, it'd be Ted DiBiase Jr. A flash in a pan is going to end up in a court case someday.
Oh, Punch is driving.
You know 8-Ball, right? Once he's fitted it with a bomb,
oh,
go
well,
park
Brad
the
was
car
wondering
where
why you were
found
mumbling.
Then sit back and watch the whole show. But hurry up, he won't be eating forever.
Then we had Kenny Omega versus Ricochet versus Speedball Bailey for the international title.
Can you imagine a beer can in his ass? Later,
Brad,
man.
Guess what, bro? I was at 7-Eleven earlier, and for some fucking reason, they had White Claws and fucking Bud Light, the lime kind of, I guess. It was the green can, the lime green can. They had like Bud Light Platinum, and they had a whole bunch of shit for $1 fucking dollar, bro. I don't know what they said. They were just.
Thank you, RA.
I mean, patient man saw it for $1, and it was the tall boys too. It wasn't the bullshit. I said, man,
Tall boys for
Brad,
$1, a whole cooler. I didn't know what Puncho was trying to show me.
Hey, I was like, Brad would that would have been equivalent to Brad looking at it, finding that would be equivalent to me finding $1 million in the briefcase in the alleys.
Be like Christmas, like hitting the lottery.
I would have felt like John Travolta in Pulp Fiction when they opened up that briefcase. You know?
We were on the road all day.
Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news! Breaking news!
More beer.
AEW boss Tony Khan has huge announcement made.
Thank you, RA.
Tony Khan had a huge announcement following Collision. Nobody watched it. Apparently, a new game changer is about to happen. AEW's ratings are getting ready to go through the roof.
Who said
Tony
that?
Khan's big announcement is he is creating the Ring of Honor Women's Pure Championship, and a tournament will be underway soon.
Yeah, he broadcasted that belt.
Oh my God!
Another belt.
But for the women this
Ladies and gentlemen,
And
Tony
you
Khan
get a
is losing
belt,
control.
and you get a belt, and you get a belt, and you get a belt.
Look at that.
You should do that. You should make a short doing that. I bet you'd get a lot of views.
Oh my God.
I don't think I do a good impression, Pizza Mike, but I do like that. More beer, more vodka, more whiskey, and more beer.
More belts.
That's crazy, man. That I'm gonna tell you, Fatal. I don't know about you. I think that's gonna turn everything around. I think the viewers are gonna come back in droves to
When in
watch.
doubt, create more belts.
To watch the new tournament for the Ring of Honor Women's Pure. Oh Jesus! So they got a Ring of Honor Women's TV Championship. Jesus Christ! How many fucking women's belts do they have?
That's Ring of Honor though. That's not AEW.
Enough to give your daughter, Rev.
But you know that they.
Wait a minute. Here comes Bron
They
Breakker.
gave that shit, right? That they're saying that they're going to keep,
I'm glad no one took the pin here. Look, look at what's his name. Now I gotta say this. I hate to bring him up, but that guy in the ring, Bolin did manage. Carlito.
They're gonna keep the belt on Moxley due to the fact that for some reason.
Yeah, right there, that dude with the afro. Bolin has a picture standing next to him with the Bolin Services briefcase.
Probably would. Time and ready to go.
So if you ever see Carlito in a dark alley, just ask him if he was a part of BS Services.
In a dark alley.
In a dark alley, Is it you, Carlito? Do you know Bolin?
You don't know it's him because he'll be holding the second apple. Oh, thank God. Only Carlito will.
You're listening to the Fat Lady Sings on Double Clef FM. I'm
Good.
Morgan
I hope they have
Merriweather.
fucking what's his
But
name Lynn
please,
right now.
call
Oh!
me the Maestro.
Oh, he just did that on Braun too. That's kind of cool.
So, according to Wikipedia, including Ring of Honor, because it's owned by Tony Khan, and everybody fucking switches places and flip flops back and forth. There are apparently 17 titles.
Why can't we talk about something that's interesting, Reverend? How come every time you come in here, we're talking about something depressing about AEW?
No, I always tell him to read the star ratings.
Oh.
No, I think it's great. I think it's entertaining stuff.
That
I
ain't
mean,
star reading.
you know, we got to talking about it. You know, he's not here anymore. I
It's
have
better to have Reverend talk about something and fill up my dead air than have him not talk.
I don't care.
I'm just saying, can we talk about a good one? Like, I don't know, let's talk about the previous Cody Rhodes promo.
I
on
didn't
Friday.
see it. I didn't see it, but I assume it was good.
Well, Cody Rhodes was standing in the ring with all the former world championship titles, you know, all surrounding him.
I mean, you know, Fatal, WWE's doing fine. They're doing great. You know, I like I just like, you know, just
You like to shit on
watching-
people.
I just like watching the downward spiral that AEW, because you know, eventually, it's not, I don't know exactly when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen eventually. Tony's going to lose his fucking mind and, you know, crack or snap or something. Eventually, they're going to be having the fucking downfall of AEW. Like, everybody's going to do one, and it's going to be like a Dark Side of the Ring and shit like that. It's going to be a damn mini-series of the fall of AEW, you know. It's just going to eventually happen. Fucking Tony Khan's going to do pull a Herb Abrams and, you know, fucking be chasing somebody down the road naked with a baseball bat, high on fucking cocaine.
What is this? What are they showing on Netflix right now? Damn, that bitch was hot. That's WrestleMania. That's Vegas, baby. Let's go.
I just thought that I just wanted to address that, you know, there's 17 titles in AEW.
Yeah. Yeah.
17.
That's more titles than Ric Flair's held.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think they were speaking English before we were.
Depending on how next week goes, it might be fucking. No, it might be about the same amount of titles that John Cena. Or is it?
You ever watch soccer? Man, that's a boring game, man. I'll tell you what soccer is. Soccer's for little girls, man. Football, now that's an American sport. It teaches you good, wholesome American values, man, like stealing other people's land by
Heyman's gonna be in
force
CM
and
Punk's
wearing
corner?
tight pants while you do it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking
That was his deal.
something you wouldn't know anything about from the sound.
That was the favor.
I bet you played
Trying to get this crackhead lighter to work,
touch
bro.
football and basketball.
Stop buying them crackhead lighters. That's your problem.
For real, man. This shit don't work.
That's how you get it to work. Stop buying them.
I'm just gonna buy regular fucking light.
Get you a big, bro. That's just the best way to do it.
That's a girl's game.
No, you know what? I'm gonna go to Home Depot tomorrow and I'm gonna get one of those stretch ones I use like for when I barbecue.
I'll take anybody down.
I mean, yeah, you could do that too.
I got fly skills.
I thought about buying
You
a
know what I'm
Depot.
saying?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of see your point, but, you know, you'd be a little cranky, too, if your empire had fallen apart over the last 100 years. And speaking of commerce, it's time for some commerce here. Let's go to
I
commercial.
think Jacob Fatu is going to beat LA Knight at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they're gonna put the title around him.
In honor of Fatal, I think I'm going to, since we're talking about AEW, let's just keep talking about AEW. And I actually just pulled up here the current AEW roster of 194 people.
Oh my god.
194 people. And I think we should go through and I'm going to list them off and try to figure out if we know. Because there's some of them on here I know, and there's some people I couldn't.
Are they all
pick them out
wrestlers?
of a I couldn't pick them out of a lineup if they were fucking right in front of me. I couldn't tell you who any of these people are. I wish we could show this because there are some weird looking people on here. So, it's like some of them are just, some of them,
Oh, the Intercontinental match is a fatal four-way.
Yeah.
Aaron Solo, he's been on there, right?
Aaron Solo.
Well, he's getting a check from Tony Khan. Action Andretti's on there. Yeah, we know him. Adam Cole. Alex, our Hannibodies? Arta Hart. Whatever it is. Alex somebody. I guess he's an announcer because he's got a little microphone above his head. Alex Marvez is an announcer. Alex Reynolds. Who's that?
You can't filter it down to just wrestlers.
This is everybody. This is how I got that 109. Alicia O'Toole. That's MJF's girlfriend. That's all right. So yeah, I can filter it down. All right. Angelo Parker. Not sure who that is. Angelico. I don't know who that is. Anthony Ogogo, he's still there? I thought he was. What, didn't he get his eye ripped out or something? Let's see. I don't know. I can't pronounce. I can't pronounce that guy's name. The Beast Mordos, he's on here. Fucking Big Bill, he looks crazy. Bishop Khan, has he been on the TV?
I love Beast Mortos.
Yeah. Blake Christian. I'm not sure who that is.
That might be the greatest name in wrestling. Beast Mortos.
Yeah. Brandon Cutlet, who the fuck is that?
That's the Being the Elite. That's fucking Young Buck's little sidekick.
Oh.
That's Brandon Cutler, not Cutlet. Not like chicken cutlet, Mr. Hungry.
Holy shit, fucking Colt Cabana's still getting a check. He got Colt
Boom,
Cabana.
boom. Colt Cabana, boom, boom. Colt Cabana. You got a problem
That
with that?
motherfucker's still getting a check. Good for him. Danhausen's still on there? Shit. Billy Gunn's kids are still on there.
I would
Good
much
for them.
rather have had them do Roman and CM Punk one-on-one.
Let's see. Some of these guys I know. Eddie Kingston's still there? Shit, I didn't know he was still there.
Danhausen's only on the roster so the NXT doesn't pick him up.
I think he's technically gone though.
I didn't know that Eddie
I think he put out some tweet that he was gone or said goodbye or something.
Yeah, like he was done, but yeah.
They weren't using him or something stupid.
EJ Naduka. Naduka? Is that it? I don't know who that is. Griff Garrison's still there. Son of a bitch.
Oh, the OTC's on Raw. Put your ones in the air, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's what I just said.
Acknowledge
Roman's on Raw.
your tribal chief.
Oh my God. So they got a guy named Jacked Jameson. It looks like fucking Ken Shamrock. Jacked Jameson. I don't know.
Damn, so if you look up in the top right-hand screen, Roman's coming out during a commercial break right now for anybody that doesn't have ad-free. What a fall from grace. You're coming out on a commercial break, sir. How you feel?
Jake Roberts is still there. He's fucking, he's getting a check. Good for him. John Silver's still there. He's getting a check. That was that really, really short midget guy. Keith Lee? Fucking Keith Lee's still there. He looks horrible in this picture. What the fuck?
Does he got the white hair?
No, he just looks like he's like fucking like 600 pounds in this picture. Like, he just, Johnny TV, okay.
John Morrison.
Yeah. Like some of these
Johnny
people,
Impact.
I know.
Johnny Mundo.
There's some people.
It's not Horror Man. I don't know where he gets these things. Horror Man's a real channel. Just click on it.
Jay Lethal's still with the
Got
company.
like 60
Good for him.
followers.
Let's see. Let's see. Lee Johnson, Lee Moriarty, yeah, those guys. Mansoor, Mark Davis, Matt Menard,
Mega Man Thor on AEW. Remember when he was at the Greatest Royal Rumble or whatever it was in Saudi?
Yeah. I remember
Oh, yeah.
he was at the Saudi, and they wanted him to be the Saudi, and no one like cheered him, and he botched a move against Dolph Ziggler and fucked his ribs up.
-1, really? Jesus Christ.
Well, I thought
He's on the
the
act-
rule with -1 was when he turned 18 they would sign him. How the fuck is he signed now?
Go and take care
Gosh, he's his pictures on the damn profile.
They let him go to Raw without his mask on. Not Raw, or it was WrestleMania for Cody. That was the one who was in Cody's corner.
He was there. He was there when fucking Cody won it, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Someone told me that.
The Big Show's still with the company. It looks good for us. That's a good.
Well, it's a big show.
QT Marshall's still there. Wow.
Yeah, they rehired him.
That's
I
interesting.
realize he's actually good to have around.
He's like the A train of AEW. He's like the trainer. He trains everybody, brings them up.
Holy shit, Punch, the map is super small in this game.
Who the hell is Preston Vance? Pat Buck. Ortiz, I thought he left. RJ City. Satnam Singh, did he ever wrestle? That was that big guy. That was that big guy. Oh, Jesus Christ. They got Shad Khan on the fucking roster. Is Taz still there? I didn't even know Taz was still there. Oh my God. This picture of Tony Khan is super crazy. Truth Magnum. Turbo Floyd. Oh gee, okay, here we go. Now we're getting to the damn fucking people we don't have a clue who they are. Sean Taylor, who I assume is New Jack. He looks like New Jack. Wheeler Yuta. Jesus. Wardlow's still there? I didn't even know Wardlow was still there. What the hell is he doing now? We'll go to the women now. Alicia O'Toole. That's MJF's girlfriend. Anna Jay, I like her. Emi Sakura, I didn't know she was still there.
It's a rough crowd over here. Jacob Waters once said it.
Chunky Lee Chong is pushing Spank for some new gang from Colombia or Colorado or something. I'm not really sure. Who needs details? Anyway, he's got a noodle stand down in Chinatown. That rat has sold his last stir fry.
All right.
I want you to take him out. If you need a piece, go around back of
Oh my God, they actually have
fun
her.
with what's his name?
You know where it is, right?
They actually have Nick Wayne's mom listed as Mother Wayne. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what they call her.
That's what they
They
got her
don't call her
listed
Nick
as.
Wayne's. They don't call her Nick Wayne's mom. They call her Mother Wayne because they don't want it to be like connected to the Nick. Make him look like a
Yeah.
pussy. So they call her Mother Wayne. So that gives her own thing. That's Nick Wayne's mom.
Oh, 1983. I played the trumpet a lot back then, if you know what I mean. What happened to Marcel? Every night at all the clubs. God, that one night. Was it Marcel? Or was it Mary? So everyone was flashbacks.
For people that just can't let go. Flashback FM.
Tonight, the TV event.
Notice I've been hit. After that, I was hooked on Liberty City Survival. I watch it every day in the hospital.
The game doesn't end until
Oh, Dean Malenko still works out there.
tune in nightly. Watch the 24-hour live webcast.
That's good for him.
Liberty City Survivor. Natural selection has
Glacier. They got Glacier still working out there. That's cool.
Maybe at WrestleMania, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns will team back up and beat up CM Punk. And the Shield will be back.
I'll give Tony Khan that. He does. He is
Even though I
pretty.
did want to see another Roman Reigns Seth Rollins match.
And they have Sting as an ambassador. I
There's
told
a
you.
sign in the crowd that says, "Will dump my husband for Roman." Is the bitch any good looking? I can't really see the woman.
I wonder how her husband feels about that. I'd be pretty
Probably
pissed.
doesn't even have a husband. Or she's the one that has all the money.
Like red when he said, I'll be pretty cool.
I'm just saying, like,
Why are
that's
those
just like
motherfuckers
fucking-
dying? What the fuck was that?
How
He's getting
disrespectful.
fucking loony.
Like, how disrespectful is that? You know, it's like I'll dump my husband for Roman Reigns.
Chung is pushing Spank for some new.
You know how it is, brother. Let's just say this: if you had a chance, would you dump yours for the baddest bitch in your eyes?
Yep.
See? So I don't.
I'm just saying, like, you know,
What's good for the goose is good for the game. True or false?
that's true, I guess. Yeah.
I don't know. You know what, Red? Fuck all that shit. Like,
Probably a
I agree
guy.
with you, like that. Let's just say
Why
they
is it
like
a
you.
woman holding up the sign? It's a man.
Paul Heyman looks more like the fucking Penguin every time you see him, doesn't he?
I want to say Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah, I agree. Alfred Hitchcock.
Reload. Oh, I was playing that shit last night with this team. We almost won, bro.
So I like the fact that Seth is wearing the Austin vest and not, you know, coming out there in some sporty blouse and clown shoes.
Fucking clowns.
Not really digging the pants, whatever the fuck those are.
When you said clown shoes, I thought of Dave Soundbar.
Yeah.
Okay, we make deal.
Both of them rocking a man bun. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Oh shit, Red, we got 5 people tonight.
Huh?
Yeah, we got 5 people tonight.
5 people for what?
Oh.
Ain't got me. I'm going to bed a little bit. Shit. Can't play that shit on the week. I can't play that shit on the weeknight.
Hey, well, you know this shit, like the way you would pitch foot. There's no winning, I just put the pot. See, here's my thing on that. I think instead of splitting the pot, the person with the most money has to chip.
That's normally how you play. Winner takes it.
Yeah, but I mean, like the other times where y'all were doing it, and there was never a winner because y'all just kept on losing chips and gaining chips. And I just said, you know what, man, fuck it. Let's call it a night.
What is he talking about?
I don't know. I think he'd been drinking like bread.
I'm like, what the fuck is he even talking about?
Motherfucker got he didn't get he got like 4 of those dollar beers. Fucking all white clawed up, baby.
Hell no, bro. I don't do this. I'm just fucking. Who in here said that they've drunk White Claw? I think that was crap.
I've had a White Claw before. I didn't like it. It's like it's a fucking seltzer. It was the fucking the berry, like the berry blast White Claw or whatever. It wasn't good. It was like a.
Does it sound like a non-alcoholic Celsius?
No, so I thought it was gonna be like, cause I love the fucking. Why can't I think I'm off the top of my fucking head? The those damn Smirnoff, those damn like strawberry daiquiri and the fruity one, the fruity flavored ones. You know what I'm talking about? The Seagrams. Or they're Smirnoff. It's the damn like it's the mixers, the damn I can't remember exactly what they're called. But they're delicious. I thought it was gonna be like that, but it wasn't. It was more of a fucking hard seltzer. I don't really care for seltzer.
You got Arizona Tea came out with one. Beer.
Wine coolers. That's what the fuck I'm trying to think of. I thought it was gonna be like a wine cooler, and it wasn't.
Bartles and James.
Huh?
Bartles and James.
Yeah.
Hell.
Oh, it's Death Rollins.
You just hit Roman in the back again.
In the shield gear.
taking the pick this weekend.
Probably. Probably take the pin to Roman.
That's how they're ending it. Look at Paul Heyman's face.
Damn, we gonna wait over 9:45.
Yeah, it's been their going rate. It's 2.5 hours.
I drank about 4 or 5 of the damn White Claw.
That same point.
Hey, so what you think about that game so far?
Yeah, it's a little bit older.
Well, no shit. But I mean, was I right or was they right?
What, like you said, Vice City and San Andreas were better?
No, I said start with 3 and then Vice City and Spain.
That I can't tell. To me, it hasn't really mattered. Like, I've been kind of flying through shit. I haven't even been paying attention to shit like that. Oh yeah, I gotta get a save in.
Policeman's ball is being held at the old school hall near the Callahan Bridge, and they'll be looking for some old school action. Now, I got girls all over town walking the street. Get them to the ball. They'll make a bundle. Get as many of them as you can before the cops drink away their green.
Reverend should start a cooking show called Fuck It, Let's Make a Cake.
You know what? I think I might.
You know what I mean? Wouldn't it be a great show called Fuck It, Let's Make a Cake? And then you make a cake, but while you're making the cake, you kind of like talk to people. You're like, yeah, you know, and then the cake, the dinger will go off, and you'll be like, well, let's put some frosting on.
And right before you just go, fuck it.
Pizza Mike said, blow through it, Pesci. GTA 4 will be a nice setup. Well, this game has a small map. So you could tell there's going to be... That's why I said I could always go back to San Andreas and beat the end. I figured I'd start on this, get into some missions.
I'm looking at the chat right now, trying to catch up a little bit. Is Horror Man Billy Sellers? Is that what we're saying here?
That's what's his name fucking around. Horror Man is a real person. If you click on his channel, it's not Billy Sellers. Billy Sellers, for whatever reason, I guess went over to Kenneth's show and he said, I don't want to fight no more and I'm with you now or some weirdo shit. I don't get the guy. I guess if you don't kiss him on the face or do weirdo shit that we would never do, I guess he goes back to wherever. Like, can you imagine this? You're somewhere where nobody is mean to you or shakes you down for money. So you say, you know what? It's like those women that get abused, but they almost like it. So let's go somewhere where I will be verbally abused and I will be shook down for my money. Maybe not all on air, but somewhere. Hello, Evie. Thank you. I mean,
Yeah,
think about that.
you know.
No one ever did anything wrong to the guy. What are we supposed to do? Like fucking cater to fucking people that say, you know what? Those guys were so nice to me. I want to go somewhere where I'm going to go get fucked.
Yeah, for real.
I'm
It
supposed to
takes a
cater to
special
that
kind of
shit or
special for
fucking
that.
feel bad or go cry or go message. No. Like I said the other day, I might be a very immature person, but this is the grown-up spot now. If you can't, like Jacob Waters said, rough crowd, rough sayings, rough this, rough that, drunks, drug addicts, Uber drivers, fucking pizza makers, women. You might get a lot of things over here. They like their shit, I guess, very coddled. And he'll be back. You know how these guys do? He'll come. One day he'll come walking in. It's not like it's good, but it's the reason why I don't give a shit about it, because I know the motherfucker will be back and be like, you were right, Pesci, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, of course I was right. I mean, the shit's been on tape for years. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! I just took offense to that Uber driver comment. An Uber driver.
No, he don't
what
give
the
a shit about
fuck?
that. In his mind, he's not even an Uber driver. He still has a full-time job.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to talk to him about. I'm like, man, just make sure, you know, you keep doing your full-time job, because fucking, you know, you might make some good money doing this shit, but you ain't got health insurance and shit like that, man.
Not only that, but you have your dead days too.
Yeah.
It's not always good like that. Just ask Boss Man.
No, that's because, listen, I figured out why he has dad days. And I could be wrong. But, because I've been doing it, I think he only will take select orders. He probably doesn't want to go too far outside, 40 minutes away from the house, shit like that.
Yeah, I've heard him talk about stuff like that. You know, I'm not gonna go, you know, X amount of miles. It's way out of my way, man. It's not even worth my time.
Some people don't want to go too outside their means. What happens is with me, and maybe I'm losing in some points of the day or whatever, I'll accept every order to where sometimes I'm 40, 50 minutes away from my house.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Some people don't want to be 40, 50 minutes away from their house. Like the one day I did a 32-minute drive from my house, got paid that $34, but then I did 2 rides out there. There was a point where I got so far where I was like, all right, I got to shut it down so they don't send me farther, and I have to drive back into, like, closer into town, then hit the button.
Yeah.
Now, I got to hook it up to, it didn't transfer into my account yet. I'm still waiting for that shit. Hopefully, they said 1 to 3 days.
Do you have like the damn instant pay, or does it like
No,
does it go
'cause
automatically
I'm not
in
doing that
your...
paying extra, and I didn't hook up the card that I have hooked up to it. Isn't available for instant pay.
Oh.
I'd probably have to hook up my other bank. I have 2 banks. I fuck with Chime, and I have Chase Bank.
So they said it's gonna take it's how many days?
1 to 3.
1 to 3.
Really? Yeah, DoorDash does it because DoorDash they run Sunday through, or they run Monday through Sunday. So
Oh, I got it. I just checked my account. I got it. So it's 1 day.
Oh, good. Well, that's good. I'm glad they give you that option because fucking yeah, DoorDash it runs Monday through Sunday, and if you don't cash out before Sunday, then they'll just put it. You know, it's you'd have to wait a whole week to get your money if you didn't do the instant pay. You know,
Wow.
and it's
they-
actually
Oop-
longer
Oop-
than a
Oop-
week.
Uber sent me fucking $525.
Hell yeah.
Didn't even. I think I worked 4 days. 29 hours.
That's good.
But now if I get the Uber, like I said, I didn't buy that Genesis to fucking do Uber Eats, and you got me fucked up. I'll put that bitch up for sale tomorrow. Sell for $12,000. But I got that Genesis to fucking drive people around. So tomorrow, hopefully, when I do my registration on it and go do the insurance, hopefully I'll be started on it. Because if for some reason, knock on wood, I don't think so, but because I got my background check and everything's good. But if I couldn't do driving in that bitch is going up for sale because I'll do Uber Eats in any car.
All right, let me help you real quick here. You said 524?
Hey, Pizza Mike with comment of the night. Ready? Well, Billy had a good run. He would tell us when he watches TV, when he goes to bed, and then shows back up in 30 minutes later. Hope he didn't go back to giving dudes money and net he thinks some are girls. Yeah, well, he pretty much did something actually worse than giving a fake girl your money. He's going to give this man his money. We'll just call him a man.
You said 524 is what you said?
525?
Okay. So that's about $18 an hour, minus whatever your gas was.
And that was my first time. That was with me taking the smaller, when you first start, they're not giving you the...
You weren't getting anything good that first day, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, dude, there was a couple runs where, you end up in the hood, and that's kind of fucked. Like, the reason why I want to do Uber is if I have to drive in the hood is one thing, I don't mind. But when you have to actually get out in the hood and get in these apartment buildings and wait for
That's when you get fucked up. Yeah.
That's when it gets fucked up. Because it was like that one day when I thought that this dude was screaming at me for no joke. Not screaming, but this dude was walking. Okay, we were in, I don't want to call them projects, but they were pretty close. The real projects were like 5 minutes from there. So if you're 5 minutes from the projects, you're pretty projecty. And this guy goes, so in a nutshell, there was a guy behind me I didn't see, like way down there. And there was this dude on the phone. And he goes, hey, my man. And I'm like, oh, this food's yours? And he goes, shut the fuck up, white boy. I wasn't talking to you. And I was like, holy shit. Now, luckily, the guy actually apologized. Let me tell you what happened. I fucking gave the food to this dude, right, that was in the house. This dude opened the door right after that because I was knocking on the door for 5 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm sitting here with this food thing, and I thought the dude was down the street because he goes, hey. So I was like, what up? And he goes like, fuck you. And then when he came up walking past me, I was like, oh, great. This guy's going to pass me. I can only imagine what he's saying. He goes, oh, you an Uber driver or something? I'm like, yeah, I'm dropping off food. He goes, oh, my bad. I'm like, so if I wasn't a driver, it would have been just fuck me because I was like, hey, man. He thought I was just some random white dude, right? In an all-black neighborhood. Going, yo, man, what up? Oh. He's like, shut up, man. And who he was screaming at, he was screaming at his cousin, I guess, just got out of jail or something because he walked up to the dude and he was giving him a hug like he hasn't seen him in fucking years. He's like, man, he started like, I see them all hugging each other when I'm pulling out of there. Waiting for this dude to give me his PIN. Like, I couldn't just drop it's not like DoorDash, you can just drop it off a door. Sometimes you got to wait for these people to come to the door and give you pins and shit.
Yeah.
He says you can't dash Uber Eats without a gun in your hood. I'm a fucking felon. I'd go to jail for a long time if I get caught with a gun. I've never had a gun.
I carry a gun with me.
Yeah, I bet.
You're not a felon.
No. I'm just saying, I'm just like, if I go, which I don't go to the hoods anyway. I've mapped out my area pretty well. So I know, if it's going anywhere near the wrong side of town, and that wasn't a me mall, I won't take it. I won't go. I'll be very selective.
I don't, like I said, I don't care if I have to drive through the hood. I already live in the hood. I hate having to get out, go through apartment buildings, elevators, strangers, motherfuckers screaming shit. Because one of these times someone's gonna just fucking, hey, that's my food, and just do some weird shit.
Right? Don't need that kind of drama.
I like how I'm not even scared to Uber. Like, you would think a motherfucker would be nervous to Uber. No, I'm ready to do that shit. When you have me walking on Coit Road screaming, hey, is this yours? Yeah, I'm ready for Uber.
At least with Uber, if somebody shady walks out the door and you're like, I got a bad vibe, at least you can cancel the ride and drive away.
Well, yeah, but not even that. It's like you'll at least have a picture of the person you're picking up.
Right.
You'll, at least if you're outside the bad apartment, you're in your car.
And a lot of drivers will set up like dash cams and shit. I've noticed
And
that
half
with
the
Ubers
people
I've
that are
taken.
getting Uber, they don't fuck around. They're like looking for the car. All right, I'm on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I've rode in a couple Ubers where like people are real professional about it, you know, like they've got a camera set up in their dash that overlooks everything. Like
That was the problem I was having because I would get an order and I couldn't tell where it would have me going. You would just be like,
yeah.
Yeah, it was hard sometimes.
I know several people who like Uber's their full-time job. Like they're fucking doing it, you know.
Sure.
6 hours, like 6
Well,
hours a day.
I'm still gonna sell cars and all that shit, but I will
We have
definitely
customers
do
that
it
come in
in
and
the
buy
morning
weed.
time. I'll definitely do it and like make at least $500-700 a week.
Sure. That's a good
Sometimes I might
passive
go
income.
more depend. Well, when I saw Puncho make $1,400, I went and spent $7,000 and got a car and said, all right, I'm doing it. Because how I look at it is, I'll fucking do it for fucking, let's just say I made $1,000, not even the Puncho $1,400. Let's just say I made $1,200, $200 went towards gas. It might not even be that much in gas. But let's just say it was $200 a week. It probably will be. But let's just say you made that even $1,000. That'd be $4,000 a month. The car costs $7,000. I already own it. But let's just say I make $8,000 in 2 months. Now, if I decide to sell that car for, yeah, obviously there'll be some miles on it. It might not be worth $11,000 anymore. But I'm at least gonna get like $8,000 for that car or something at least, and then I'll fucking flim flam into another car in Uber,
Yep.
just like
and
that.
at that point, you've doubled your money, and your
Yeah.
next car is basically free.
Yeah, my next car, I might even go cheaper. I might say, I get a fucking $4,000 blah, blah, blah. And now I'm hip to Genesis. So if the car dealer just gave me a $7,000 2018, that means every Genesis before that, I'm bidding under $7,000 now. So that means I know a price point with these things. So I'm looking
Right.
at an 05, I'm looking at an 04 in my, or I don't even think they went back that far, but I'm saying like, say that a 2010 Genesis or something like that. I know if mine was $7,000, this one could only be blah, blah, blah. Now the miles might play a little bit of a part on some of them. But I got that bitch detailed today. That bitch looks like a gladiator at night.
From the,
ready to go.
From the fucking video, it looked like a fucking Beamer.
Yeah, I know.
No, it looks like a Bentley. Like if you look at it like from a distance.
Yeah, the little emblem on the front definitely looked like a Bentley, and then the side and just the shape of it looks like a BMW.
That's why I said if I could get the plate that says Sega, I'm in.
Yeah, so that fucking symbol, like that, like I know the B is obviously trademark, whatever, but like that little, almost looks like wing.
I'll put pictures in
symbol
Discord
outside
tomorrow,
of it.
BC. I showed them on
must not
camera.
Like I wouldn't think that must not be trademarked. You think, right? Because that's
Well, it's certain shapes, and with those like little car emblems like that, it's certain shapes.
play
It's
some
the
Rocket League.
wingspans and stuff like that. You know, it's little
We'll go
details
safe.
that set them apart.
because the 300 has that same thing too, like that
Sure,
Chrysler. 300.
Chrysler has the same. Chrysler has the same type of emblem, but if you look close to it, Chrysler's is way more spanned out as far as like length, and like with the, like the little wing detail or whatever the fuck they're detailing it there. There's more of them than like if you look on a Bentley.
Yeah, I mean, because it's meant to look like a Bentley from a distance. That's the thing, you know. It's a Bentley. No, it's not. It's not.
Now, if you're looking at a Bentley, you know you're looking at a Bentley. There's no mistaking that car.
No.
Let me go save real quick, BC.
The Chrysler 300 was one of my favorite cars in my 20s, though.
You know what? Those go to shit, though. I've had a bunch of those. They don't.
Yeah, they go to shit. I've seen a lot
They
of
do.
them broke down on the side of the road. I'm glad I never owned one.
It's
I
not
just
broke
like
down
the
side
whole
of the road.
concept.
It's when they start to get aged, they're fucked up. I've had some good ones. Don't get me wrong. I sold Eric Roman a fucking Chrysler 300. His girl bought it for him. $2,700.
I bought one. It was a 2013. I bought one brand new. And it was almost brand new. It had like 16,000 miles on it. At exactly 87,000 miles, motherfucking transmission went out.
When I saw what those Genesises are going for, the one that I got, part of me almost wanted to fucking just sell it right now. There's people that got them on Facebook for 15 grand. I'm sitting here with a $7,000 one that I got from the dealer.
And then I had a Chrysler 200, and the same damn thing. Once it got over 100,000 miles, the fucking transmission went out. Like they got a damn timer on them or something. Oh, over 100,000 miles. Click, 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 click.
A rip. I mean, the only concept that I really loved about the 300 was the fact that you could basically switch it from a V8 to a fucking 4-cylinder. You know, so it would eat up less gas. You didn't have to use so much power.
All right, we're saved.
Oh, damn. All right, boys, I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up early in the morning.
Go to bed, Reverend.
I'll holler at y'all later. Have a good night, everybody out there in TV land.
Puncho definitely went to sleep. He's probably tired as a motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Because he didn't go to work today, and he was in Discord driving, and I was in there driving when I'd take Roman and sell the car. I was driving. I was on the road for fucking 10 hours a day.
Did BC say you can buy a decent Bentley for $18,000?
Yeah. 04. Not no fucking newer one, brother. I knew a guy that had a Bentley BC. He had to sell it. He got a settlement because he fucking, and the guy that my attorney actually co-signed for it so my buddy could get it. He was the co-signer, so the lawyer got to drive it too, but it was my buddy's. But when he realized to do an oil change on a Bentley, it's $1,000. You don't go to Take 5 to get your Bentley oil change done, folks. You got to go to a fucking Bentley dealership, and they ain't everywhere.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's just no joke. Them
Yeah, my buddy
luxury
had a
cars
pool-
like that.
And this is and this is 10 years ago. I can only imagine what they are now at Bentley.
Can you imagine pulling up to fucking Jiffy Lube in like a 2025 Bentley?
You would fuck it up. You would be a moron.
I would
and
never. If I have enough money to afford something like that, I would never take it to a fucking Jiffy Lube.
I'm almost pissed I used to Take 5 and got their nicer oil, but I'm actually very pissed. I'll never go to them again for that car. It was literally because it was Sunday and they were the only thing open. I should have waited.
Yeah, those luxury car dealers like that and shit, their mechanics, they've all went to MIT and shit, you know, like they know the ins and outs of an engine like you wouldn't even believe.
Yeah. The mechanics at Bentley probably make $100 a year.
Oh, easy.
You'd have
Easy.
to think, right?
You gotta specialize too, I guarantee you. They want you to
Fuck
have
ASE certified. They don't even know what that
Tournament
means.
at 11 o'clock, Pizza Mike. Except for a fucking whatchamacallit. Oh, there is.
I don't know where BC's getting his damn Bentleys, but I'm fucking seeing these are 2000. It's a 2005. They want fucking 25 grand for
2005. Think about that. 20 years ago, they want $25,000.
There's a 2001. They want 23 or 24,000 for.
What up,
Of course,
Scott
it all
Ash?
depends on mileage
We're back.
too. You know, if somebody bought one
We got
back
the
in
channel back.
2004 that has 300,000
We're
miles on it,
plugging.
you know, of course it's going to be a little bit cheaper.
Holy
Pistols
shit! Right here.
loaded.
So this is a 2004 Bentley Arnage, Arnage, ARNAGE. $42,000 they want for this damn thing. It's got 19,000 miles. It's fucking 21 years old. It's got 19,000 miles on it.
Yep, because people fucking buy them and preserve them. But still, 43 grand, you know. that's a lot
One
of money.
owner. I mean, this fucker's gorgeous. Jesus.
Now
this
look up one from the 2020s.
This thing is beautiful, man.
Good to see you, Scott.
All right, here we go. A 2025 Bentley. Okay, so. Oh, fucking. Okay. How is. A Bentley? Is this a Continental? How they got that fucking name? Did Lincoln give up their trademark?
No idea.
It's a 2025 Bentley. Yeah, it's a Continental GT Speed. $355,560.
There you go.
That's more than my house.
It's probably 3 of your houses.
That's more than what is fucking. I could sell my house for right now. It's fucking crazy. A Bentley a Bentley Fly Spar Speed. This is a year old. Oh, this is a used one. It's got 3,000 miles on it. That's a steal at $275,000.
But what's funny about some of those cars you have, like at least out here near me, I don't know about you, but we got luxury car dealers out here that you can go out and rent them fucking real high price vehicles like that.
Reverend said, BC said, go look at 2025 Rolls Royce prices, 500, 700K.
Like I could go and rent a Lotus right now for $2,000 a week.
Damn.
You can do what?
Get your Uber together.
God, could you imagine pulling up with a fucking Bentley to do an Uber? Ha!
Yeah, something that you rented for a week.
No, there's got to be some kind of car services, though. If you owned a Bentley, you could probably pick people up in, though.
Oh, I'm sure.
Some kind of baller service.
If you owned a Bentley, why would you be picking anybody up for?
True. Very true.
Fuck no, I'm cruising down to PCH.
Yeah, if you're picking somebody up in a Bentley, more than likely it's not yours.
2025 Rolls Royce fucking Phantom. I can get one right now for you, Pesci. It's used.
Barkley said you could rent a Lambo for $350 to $500 per day.
I said it's like $2,000 a week.
Barkley, go out there and get us one of these damn fucking Phantoms. These Rolls Royce Phantoms. They only want $497,000 for it.
Yeah, you would be door dashing if you owned a Bentley. No, what I'm saying is you might do a service though. You know, sometimes ballers will rent their baller car.
Yeah.
You know, if you had like a Bentley, you might do like a little system where you're like, yeah, give me like $10,000 or something for like 5 hours or some weird shit. You might. You might not. You're not going to do Uber, obviously. It's $1,000 for an oil change. You should be fucking getting an oil change maybe once a month.
Uber, I think Uber does have like a luxury car fucking option or whatever. Like you can.
No, if I went out and rented a Bentley or a Lambo or something like that, I would have to do Uber and at least one day just to see the look on people's faces when I pull up in a fucking Bentley or a Rolls Royce.
Your ass
to pick them up for an Uber drive.
Your ass is gonna get robbed. I'm gonna fucking knock you in the back of the head.
Robbed or laid.
It could be both.
Reverend, if you're fucking drunk and you look at the front of my car looks like a Bentley because of that Genesis symbol.
Oh, it looks great. Yeah. No, I was gonna say Uber does have like a luxury fucking like car brand or like car service, but I'm thinking that I don't think that's fucking Bentleys or nothing like that. That's probably like fucking a Yukon or something like that, or a fucking Escalade.
Like a nice riding SUV.
I don't have the car updated that I'm doing Uber Eats in, and I pulled up in the fucking Genesis, and the guy goes, "Not what I was expecting, man." Because I had the Highlander. That's the car I sold to Roman. That was the one that's how long ago it was that I registered for it when I bought that car. He's like, man, not what I was expecting. I was looking for a rusted up Highlander. I'm like, yeah, I just got it. I got to switch my shit. He's like, no, that's all right. Because I thought people were going to complain that I have been driving another car. Not one. If they have complained, I haven't seen the complaint.
No, most people don't give a fuck. As long as you're the person that's supposed to pick them up and you drop them off like they're supposed to get dropped off, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
There you go, Pesci. It's Uber Black. Uber Black is a specialty vehicle requirement, including being no more than 5 years old, having at least 5 factory installed seats. Uber Black is or SUVs or whatever. Black exterior, black leather or imitation leather, no visible stains, no cosmetic damage. I wonder. So you must get that's premium pay right there, I guess. Fucking Uber Black.
I thought you get rides like that though all the time with Uber Black. Think people are going to be doing Uber Blacks all the time where I live? Maybe a little bit. Maybe by the airport, but
Big business execs and shit like that, yeah.
I can't even tell if my car's good on gas yet. I don't even know how to tell that.
What year is it again?
2018. Look up
shit.
2018 Genesis SX80 H-Track and tell me what
you just missed it. I seen a picture of it. You showed it to me today. You just missed it because it's got Genesis on the Uber Black.
But what year do they want? They want a certain year, you're saying?
They want fucking it to be less than 5 years old. So what would it be, 2020? So it had to be at least 2020.
That fucking car looks mean enough to do it.
It's a Genesis. The Genesis are the G90, the GV60, the GV80, and the GV70. What is yours?
Hold on. Would you ask Reverend? I was in the other room. Would you ask? I was in the other room.
Oh, I said that the specs on the Genesis are they'd have to be either a G90, a GV60, a GV70, or a GV80. What is yours?
I thought mine said GX80.
A GX80, yeah, so. I want to be a GV80 or a GV something.
They gotta accept the one I have, man. That wouldn't make no fucking sense.
Huh.
The lady across the street was even like, how much you want for it? I told her she could have it for $11,500.
The neighbor price.
She goes, why are you gonna drive it and put miles on it? I go, I didn't spend $7,000 to put it in a driveway and stare at it.
Right.
I'm not into that kind of shit. Yeah, I don't have that kind of money. That would be like if you got fuck off money, where you're buying a car just to store it.
Yeah. It's gonna be a moneymaker.
That's what I'm saying. I told her, I was like, shit, I'm about to try to fucking make like fucking $1,000 a week with that bitch, do that for like a year, and then sell that bitch in a year for $6-7 grand, get my money back, or maybe try to make money. Who knows?
Right.
I don't really know what those go for. This would be the first one I ever had, the first car I ever had that's like that expensive.
And being as you're planning on doing Uber with it and keeping it nice and in good condition, like, it could keep its value.
I'm not even smoke. I didn't even smoke. Well, I did smoke weed in it once, but I'm not gonna really smoke weed.
I mean, weed's easy to hide, though. As long as you don't have any burn holes, that shit's easy to hide.
Yeah, I just don't want like the ashes.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Look like a fucking moron inside.
This thing I'm seeing here says Uber Black is more specific for certain markets. There's one woman that said she's barely gets any rides whenever she did it in Houston. Because apparently it's $3 a mile.
Dude, that's pretty steep.
Yeah. I was gonna say, that's a lot of fucking money right there.
I stopped. I should have put that in. Let's see what we got here. Let me read chat real quick. Lost Man survived today's earthquake. You guys had an earthquake?
I didn't feel it.
I like how he said survived. And Fatal just goes, I didn't feel it. Why, was there a rumor that you guys had an earthquake today? Or
I didn't even hear about it. I didn't even hear about it. It wasn't on my news break or anything. Like, usually when we have an earthquake out here in California, we hear about it.
Independence Day when there's an earthquake and Will Smith's like, it's not even an F5, go back to that.
You hear about an earthquake happening around San Diego? Yeah. Usually I get a notification.
It was a magnitude 4.
A Mag 4? No wonder why I didn't feel it. That's nothing. Survived an earthquake of Mag 4? That ain't shit. That's barely a rumble.
I remember we had an earthquake here like a couple years back, and it was like the first one we've had in like decades or some shit. And I didn't know what was going on. I remember it literally felt like where I was at, it felt like the ceiling was caving in. So like, you know, half a second, and you realize like, oh, what the hell is that?
Yeah, it sounds like the one you had was even bigger than the Mag 4. It sounds like the one you had was more like a 6.
No, it wasn't something serious.
Oh, a
It was, like,
5.2?
really quick. It was like so quick.
Yeah, it happens
You
fast.
could've blinked and missed.
Yep.
I was waiting for Fatal to say something like magnitude 4 or an earthquake happened in San Diego. Wouldn't Boss Man fall down? I figured you were going to say something like that.
That's more what you would say, Rap.
Yeah. If I felt, it would be at least a 5.1.
Yeah, I was just watching the fucking news on it. It wasn't that bad. It could have been worse.
But you know what I do? The grit, the winner. And Pizza Mike only had 184 points with 2 saves? When you got 2 saves, you should have a 300-point game, brother. I am the grit. Oh, yeah. Get your shit in. Watch this. Oh. Son of a bitch. Bitch, you know who this is.
Ho ho ho.
I'm all over the place.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
You saw what the grit did. Look at the grit. I mean, all you gotta do is watch me and be on the backup. Yes, it is, boss man. Fuck. Fucking joint was in my hand, just fucked me. Fuck off. I am the grit. Well, I didn't pay 60 grand, boss man. I paid, I paid 7 grand. I could probably sell it for 11 grand, 10 grand easy. Bitch looks fucking a mean looking car. Die. I am the grit. I know what you paid, but they aren't reliable cars anymore. Lots of transmission issues. It doesn't mean the one I got won't be reliable. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Pizza Mike. I'm the grit. I'm the one that makes the high scoring possible. I don't watch the game being played. I am the game.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Bang, 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 bang,
bang. He does, BC. Driftwood. Oh, no. It hit the ceiling and fucked my, where I was going. Fuck! Wrong direction. Son of a bitch, man. What the hell? So what did you see the pizza bike thing? Oh, wait. Oh, no! Sure! Ah! Sure! Plug game. Fuck! Where the hell is Pizza Mike on that one? It's going in. Ah! Yeah! Hey, Wolfman! You're looking at it.
Bang, 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 bang.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Is blood game or no game? Oh shit, go Puff. Talk about blood game. I'll talk about blood. Talk about grit. Go Puff orders place. All right, best out of 3. This is the real shit. Oh, this is Lowdown, Midway. These boys can play. No. This is the real squad. Fuck. Jor. Jor! Oh. Watch me try some Michael Jordan shit here. I was way too high. Hey, Grundy! Yup. I don't get that one. ID, right? DC, you gotta cover me for 30 seconds, brother. gotta go. I was getting smashed around. There was nothing I could do there. Here they come. Man up. They're going for the grit. Grid! No! Grid! I was waiting for the setup that time. Let's go to the finals, baby. I mean, 700 points, 5 goals. I am the grit. I am the grit. Why would you even come back here if I was already back here? VC, you're at 118 points. You didn't do shit. You got your ass whooped by a couple guys out there. I watched it. They took advantage of you. You don't know how to set up worth of shit. I'm sitting here waiting for setups. I can't get none. I'm forced to go inside. Set me up! See, I'm the only one who can do that. You know what? No one can set me up. I had to set my own self up. I can't stand back or nothing. I had to be the grip, the knit, the whole shit. Triple digits. You didn't do shit last game. You got laughed at. You got laughed out of there. Pizza Mike, what are you doing? What the fuck? Wait, what? What the fuck? No! Watch that go, Pizza Mike. Here's the setup. What? What the fuck was that? Oh, Jor. Ah! Fuck that up. I'm gonna put that in. Oh, no, I had that. Setup's never there. Bitch, Grit did it now. Damn it, I fucked that up. I fucking panicked. All right, bring it in. Bring it in. These motherfuckers know north side. These motherfuckers know south side. You got to play to the end for this, and you got to D up against these bastards. This is blood. Someone learn how to set the ball up. Hit the wall. Make the ball hit the wall to set me up. Quit this hero ball shit. I can't be the Grit all the time. I'm not claiming Southside no more. This West Side shit over here. This is for the Grit. This is for the Grit. Ball up. Oh! What the fuck? Get one more of those.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Dom DeMarco. Bruh.
Ho ho ho.
Green Giant.
Slider! Ball up! Put it in! Where the fuck are you, Pizza Mike? Are you nuts? You gotta be kidding me! We're gonna lose the championship because of that! You gotta be kidding me! What time I gotta set up? that shit.
Dom DeMarco.
Looks like they saw a ghost. Bitch, you already know what it is. The grit. Let that sink in. When you're the grit, you get victories like this. You get a gold level banner. This is what I smoke. This is how I live. This is how I move. To play the team we played, to get the win there, show the grit. It's what I do. And a lot of guys were out there. A lot of guys giving us trouble. We were flying up. Left wing was open. We left some a lot of shots out there, a lot of points out there. I thought that they were finding ways to maybe beat us on our behalf. And those are the things that you got to remove from your repertoire and get a little smarter and maybe hit a little bit harder. And we got to learn to move there. And it's going to be about stamina and, your win and, kind of your concentration late. And I think if concentration late is there, at times you will benefit. And today we were a gold banner winner. Let's get it. The banner's the banner. We played in a championship. We've lost there a few times. And I think this one was important to get, and I think it was important to understand the situation, understand the time. And I think we did it, falling behind late in games, one in the semifinals and one in the finals. It was something to overtake and then to win the last two in each of the games and win them good. In that second one, it felt like we accomplished something there. And when you can accomplish something, that kind of gets you in a rhythm. And it's a rhythm that we want to sustain. And it's a rhythm that we want to focus on. And we will focus on. And we'll get back to basics. We'll get back in the drawing room. And we'll celebrate this win today. But we know tomorrow's another day, and the tournaments will be, around. And when you're dealing with some of the best in the business, and you're dealing with some of the best tournaments in the business, this is the kind of performances you'll get. Got to give a shout out to the other team we played. I think they showed a lot of grit. They showed a lot of toughness. They were the champions in that last 20 seconds. I think us getting to the tie was important, and getting to that overtime where we kind of just felt like there was, more. It was a shot. There was nothing promised there late to really get that goal late. It was important for me, and to win in overtime, I thought it was just what we needed to do. It's not about if you felt like it's not about if you're the best out there. It's about how you play as a team and set the other players up. And, when you look at from the grand scheme of things, You know, it could have been worse. But, you know, we stayed in there late. And the focus was there to get the win. And that's what we wanted. All right, I'm good, guys.
Yeah, I'm
I
about
gotta
to head out of here for the night. Y'all have a good night.
Later, brother. That is. You just put that on any car? Yeah, that was a good game. Those wheels are kind of stupid, really. Not a fan of the wheels in this one. Maybe those could work on some shit, but... Like, look how stupid this wheel looks. Like, what's the point of that? They're really running that ideas. All right. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. First, we're gonna leave you with this song for the night. Oh, is it gone?
Yo, let me tell you about my homie Sir Joseph Pesci. Once slinging green, yeah, you know he was busy. Used to hustle on the block with a bag full of dreams. Now he's vlogging on YouTube. It's wilder, so it seems. From the streets to the screen, he made that switch. Still got the hustle, now he's rich, not a glitch. Sir Joseph Pesci, he's living the dream. From selling to vlogging, he's part of the team. Legalization hit, but he still got the spark. Igniting the crowd, he's lighting up the park. Used to roll the dice, now he's rolling out content. While the world's gone legal, he's still paying rent. With the camera up on, he's showing off his flair. Educating the youth versus sitting in a chair. From the gardens of green to the lights of fame, Sir Joseph's the king, remember the name. Sir Joseph Pesci, he's living the dream. From selling to vlogging, he's part of the team. Legalization hit, but he still got the spark. Igniting the crowd, he's lighting up the park. So here's to my boy with a heart full of gold. Sir Joseph Pesci, watch his story unfold.